Hey guys, still there. Today in Ranked, I'm using the Commonwealth deck once again to tackle this map. I'm up against another Corporal, G-Pick. I'm not sure how his tactic is going to play out. If he's going to start soon or start fast, then that could be an indication of a helo rush, so I need to be aware of that. The strategy is pretty much the same. I want to hold Bravo. I have a decent amount of infantry there, and now I have the Fusiliers 90 here with me. And I exchanged those for the Milans, so the Milans no longer have control over Gulf. Let's deploy some units. I want to go with groups of 2. These are in the Saxon fast vehicle, and they do carry a machine gun, but not much else. Went with these to make them nice and cheap and moderately spammable, so as to make sure that I can get enough of these units. Otherwise, let's send in some Canadian rifles. They got the 495s. I'm going to send a couple down this way as well. This one is going to be the most important area, and then Gulf is going to be occupied by, well, hopefully SAS, if I can get them into this tree line fast. It's a bit of a rush getting there, and hopefully the SAS can keep them at bay for at least a little bit, while I push in at least one heavy tank there. A bit of reconnaissance, let's say in the form of a couple of Aslavs, and I'm going to go with a Stormer as a nice all-rounder. Finally, command unit for Echo to make sure I don't start off with a massive loss in points. Let's delete one of these. I do have the RBS 70. I know some people really hate me for using the RBS 70, but so be it. I personally enjoy having a couple of AA units in my deck, especially AA infantry. They work out for me. If they don't work out for you, that's fine. We all play Wargame our own way, and we're all adults, or at least I hope that we can all behave that way. Anyway, here we go. Moving out. I want the links there ASAP. I want these guys heading over to that direction, and these to start moving up. Rover CP there. I will not be using the unit viewer today. Drop them off there, offload, and take our position slightly to the right. These guys dash in. I want one Aslav to take a position on that front, one over towards this edge. The Mark 1 and the Stormer, I'm going to try and rush them over there, but I'm not exactly sure if they can make it there. Oh, we got someone who has the same idea. Moreover, I might be dealing with the Lynx 3 here. Get down, if you want to live. So he invested quite a few points there. What you got there? That's another helo, that's more SAS. Alright. So that's what you're going with. Alright, Fusiliers have made it into the town, or into the tree line here. Let's start pushing them out. Lost my AH-7. That's to be expected. If I can kill that Stormer, I'm going to be very much happier with that. But I don't believe that that's going to be in the cards, as they got quite a few powerful vehicles over here already. Holds with the Stormer. Yep, the SAS are dead. No surprise there. He's going to kill my Stormer next. My Challenger already took a lot of fire. Alright, with this setup, I don't believe that he... Okay, he does have quite a few units here. He does have quite a few units over there. There's a Stormer. You guys can take out that guy. Fusilier should be able to make mincemeat out of those units, but I am in the shit over on this section. Come on, kill the Challenger before it ducks away. Offload here. Start pushing, push these guys off as well. Start killing off the transports. And I'm considering bringing in F-111. Start nuking all the infantry here. It is getting a bit much. So he took control of Gulf. If I can make it a quick victory and put a lot more CVs around, then I should be able to at least hold out long enough. There's There's the commandos. Hold on. It's not quite safe to move up here yet. Hold up. No, there goes the recon. Kill the transport. That looks to me like it could be a chieftain. Yep. I'm going to try and get some infantry in here before he does. So let's go with a couple of Saxons. And I might just have to walk the infantry over there. Alright, let's try flying around with these guys. I'm not very hopeful of actually getting there. But if I can get there, I can quickly kill off the command vehicle and be done with it. And talking of which, I am a bit worried about my own flanks here. Looks like the chieftain is killing off my units here. Yep. Flying around, guys, come on. I will not be using enough, or not be having enough forces here to hold on. So let's send in some more Canadian rifles, 495s. There's a Lynx. He probably has taken up position all around Gulf, but he's looking a bit light on this end. Come on, guys. I meant to pull you back, but not this far. These Canadian rifles is really kicking your ass at the moment. Considering getting an HR or a GR7 on standby. There, he captured Charlie. We need this thing dead right now. Can't have these around. He's pushing in more infantry. I need to kill that command vehicle because I don't have a lot of plays left here. There's a CV. It's not the CV I'm looking for, but any CV will do. There's the one I'm looking for. Hold up, kill that one. Come on. Gotcha. Alright, and then the next one's probably over there. If that is his last command vehicle, that is. That's the big question. Is that going to be the last CV? Hit. It's more of his recon down. Come on. If it's a command, or if it's an infantry, there we go. No, crap. Stormer's coming in. Gotcha. Ooh, that was a bit of a cheesy tactic. I don't consider a helo rushing, not with 2 helos. I don't consider that a helo rush at all. I killed off quite a few more of his forces than expected, really. 1,500 points. Probably most of the transports. Stormer got killed by the Fusiliers. The Aslav killed the Lynx, that's not very expensive. The Vickers Mark 11 got killed off by the 495s. We got Fusilier 90, and then the Lynx going on a killing spree and getting 3 command vehicles. I'm interested to seeing your thoughts down below. I may have been using a bit of a cheesy tactic, but to me this was an opening. He was winning on the left, so I started pushing on the right. I started just seeking weaknesses. I didn't spawn in 12 to 15 MI8s and just fly all over his forces and hunt down CVs. I think that this is a much more delicate approach, but of course that's going to be the comment war down below. Be advised though, if you cannot keep it civil, then your comment will instantly be deleted and you're no longer welcome on the channel. This is a civil channel for civil discussions, and if you cannot live up to that standard, then I'm sorry, but there are plenty of other channels where you can vent your anger and your aggression. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope it was fun to watch, and I'll see you soon for more videos.